Hi everyone, this is Jeanne-Marie Taylor of Jeanne-Marie Taylor Muse on Facebook, and it is April 2nd, 2020, and the reason why I'm hopping on tonight, well, this is sort of a serious thing. This is sort of a somber message, but I'm actually here to help you as well as a wonderful woman who is in need this evening. So this is a woman that you might have seen me post about on my page, on my Facebook page. Her name is Jamie, and she is a resident of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. And she is such a wonderful person. She's a mom. She's a nurse. She's incredibly caring. She's a wife. Just amazing person. And Jamie is also a nurse, and she is working on the front lines, or was until she got sick this week. She's been in bed since Tuesday, and she's feeling pretty bad. She's pretty sure she has COVID-19, but her test has not yet come back. She's definitely suffering, though. And so one of the things that we were doing on my Facebook page this evening is harnessing the power, the amazing power of our collective intent as healers. And by the way, if you're saying to yourself, well, what application does this have for me? I'm not a healer. Well, I just want to let you know that, yeah, actually you are, because really everyone is a healer. We're just not really taught that about ourselves. That's not how we are enculturated, but I think that's starting to change as our society opens up and shifts. And I think that this is a great opportunity, though a very somber opportunity, to allow all of us to get a glimpse of what it feels like to take on that role as healer. We're going to need healers right now. We're going to need people who understand that it doesn't take, the hand of God just reaching out of the sky and declaring you to be a healer. You don't need to be anointed. You don't need to be certified. We can train you very, very quickly to do basic things that people have been doing for centuries as part of meditation traditions and the traditions of energy work that have evolved over many, many hundreds and hundreds of years in various cultures. So what I'd like to do now, I gave in my post one tip for how anybody without any special healing experience can help Jamie. And by the way, everything you learn in terms of being able to heal Jamie, you're going to be able to use that for other people as well. But let's just talk about Jamie right now. So what I was talking about in my original post, if you saw it, was how we can send telepathic messages to a person who needs healing. We don't have to be in the same room or the same town or even the same nation. We can be anywhere and send someone highly effective suggestions pertaining to healing. So the examples that I gave in my post were things like communicating to Jamie's body that it is strong, communicating to her that she is now in the process of healing herself and regaining her vitality. And the way that we would typically use a telepathic healing technique would be to slow our breathing and get very, very quiet, get into a contemplative state. You don't have to meditate. You can just really quiet yourself down. It helps to be alone. It helps to put your phone away and to not be on Facebook, quite honestly. And once you are really quiet, once you have really focused on your breathing and you've dropped your blood pressure and you're just very, very peaceful, then you can just imagine the person you're sending healing to out in front of you. So in this case, you can say, Jamie from Philadelphia, hi, I have you right in front of me now. And I'm going to be sending you some healing messages. Now, Jamie has already given us permission. I want to make that clear. She's given us permission to send her healing. So you can just say, hey, thanks for giving me permission. Thanks for giving all of us who are listening permission to send healing to you. And I am now going to be sending you some healing messages and some healing affirmations. And then you can send those to her telepathically. Just imagine she's right in front of you. You know, you can even draw her in a notebook if you want, like a little stick figure, or you could just see her out in front of you and just speak to her like you would a dear friend that you would like to send some healing to, and just communicate with her brainwave to brainwave, or if you prefer, again, you could speak to her body, telling her body how strong it is. Okay, so that's the technique that I covered this evening on my Facebook page. And there are a lot of really beautiful comments. I want to thank everybody who's participating in this collective healing experience on my Facebook page. But now I want to give you another technique, because this next technique it's really, really important. It's so simple, but it's really, really important if you are in a situation like we're in now, where we anticipate that we're going to be called upon to do many healings. Healings, if we are not careful with how we manage our personal energy flow and how we manage our emotions, it can, the act of healing again and again and again repetitively, it can deplete our energy if we are not experienced, if we're not doing it in the right way. So one of the great, great techniques that I have channeled from the angels and guides with whom I work is this one I'm about to give you right now. It's so simple. You're going to love it. So for this one, you are still in your contemplative state. You're in your meditative state. It does not have to be a formal meditation. You have just quieted your mind. You're maybe sitting in solitude. And once you have really gotten yourself to a very quiet and relaxed state, start to become aware. And you can do this right now. I will talk you through this right now, and we can do it for Jamie. So right now, just set the intention that we're going to be sending some healing to Jamie. And now we can practice the healing technique together. And then you know what? You'll then have a technique under your belt, and you can use it with anybody. It'll help. It'll help you feel more powerful. It'll help you feel like there's something you can do, and it'll help the recipient as well. It will help them potentially to feel more comfortable as their body attempts to heal them. Okay, so what we would do is, with you in a very, very quiet and relaxed state, you've already set your intention. But let's do another little part of intention setting. Let's have you put your hand over your heart and take a deep breath and let it out slowly, and really feel into your intention for Jamie. You know, she's a mom and she's a wife and she has coworkers. So you can just imagine that you would be sending healing to your spouse or to your mother or to your coworker or to a friend. Just hold your hand over your heart and just really feel into the intention of what you want to have happen. We don't want to just be intellectual when we set intentions. It really helps to put a big dose of feeling, heart energy into our healing intentions. Okay, great. You're doing a great job. So now that we've done that, I want you can just rest your hands if you would like, and I want you to start to become aware of a source of light way, 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 way up in the sky, way up above all the clouds, up above the atmosphere. Start to become aware of a beautiful golden source of light. And as you are just starting to maybe become aware of a little bit of light way, way up in the sky, I want you to imagine that it's almost like a waterfall, a divine, heavenly healing waterfall that's starting to fall down through the atmosphere and past the clouds. And it's starting to come now like a shower over you. And just imagine you are standing in that shower of warm and nurturing, healing light. It's a beautiful golden healing light, a beautiful divine healing frequency. And you are allowed to soak this up before you send any healing to anyone. This technique allows us to heal ourselves, because that is so important right now. So I hope you're feeling this beautiful shower. And if you're having any trouble visualizing it, just imagine that you're in your bathroom, in your shower. You're taking a shower, only the shower doesn't start like 2 or 3 feet above your head. It starts like, like really high up in the sky above your head. And you can just imagine that it's coming down. You might even hear that watery flow of energy. And just imagine that it continues down past your feet all the way down to the center of the earth, so that you will be grounded in this healing light. This step helps to protect your energy. And now that you are grounded in this light, and you yourself are standing within the amazing, powerful shower of universal love and light and healing, doesn't it feel good? Now what we can do is make that shower wider. Just widen it up, make it twice as large at least. Very good. Very good. You're doing it, and just it's still flowing. This is an abundant source of heavenly healing energy. And there is so much, it never, ever, ever runs out. And there's plenty enough for everyone. And the next thing I want you to do is place Jamie in that shower with you. And you can just imagine maybe that her bed is there where she's lying down right now, or you could imagine her standing in front of you. That too is okay. And allow that healing light to just permeate her. And set the intention again that you are receiving healing at the same time that Jamie is receiving healing. This is perfectly safe. This is a beautiful, safe way to send light and energy and love to someone. You have grounded yourself energetically, and you can ground Jamie in this light by allowing the light to not just stop around her, but to go past her so that she is a conduit of light, and that light continues down to the center of the earth, so that she too now is grounded in that healing light. And then just allow the shower to keep happening as long as it wants to. And if you would like to, you can ask your angels and guides to keep, and Jamie's angels and guides, to keep the flow of energy running and running and running as long as she needs it, long after you have moved on to the next activities of your day. And you are just continuing to see her there in the midst of this healing light, this light that you too are receiving. And just allow yourself to keep visualizing that. And then whenever you feel that the time is right, you can start to open your eyes and come back. And your healing for yourself and your healing for Jamie is complete. So there, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this evening's healing. I hope you enjoyed this teaching. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to know you don't have to have expensive, fancy training. You can do this. And what we create on an energetic realm really can help the person. People heal themselves, their bodies heal. We are not actually healing them, but we have just created an environment, really getting a nice circulation of energy around her. And we've created all the conditions under which her body can now heal itself. So thank you so much for participating in this healing. I hope you enjoyed this session. I know that Jamie will appreciate your assistance. Thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon. This is Jeanne-Marie Taylor.